Hello everybody. Today I want to show you something really cool. It's a fully AFKable rabbit foot farm. As always, before the explanation, let's start with a quick demonstration of the farm. So to run the farm, I just have to sit in this tiny booth here in the minecart. I have to grab me some carrots. I'll change into game mode 3. 0. And then I'm gonna breed some bunnies. And as soon as I run out of carrots, I will fall down. Yep, grab me a potion and kill all the bunnies in this hole. And then I'm going back up. And after I'm back up, I will get new carrots to breed the rabbits again. And if I run out of carrots, I will go down again and kill the bunnies, and so on and so on. And yeah, the bunnies are killed by the player, and that's why you get a rare drop, the rabbit's foot. So a fully automated rabbit's foot farm. Okay, now let's see how it works. So I got about 180 to 200 adult rabbits in a water stream, and they are floating around in a circle. And I'm breeding the bunnies here at this fall. It's easier to breed them while they are falling. If I would just stand at a random position like here, and I would have to breed the rabbits here, then it's kind of difficult and you miss some because they are, sometimes a rabbit is behind the other rabbit and then you miss him. So I have a fall. As you can see, one after the other comes down, and yeah, you will hardly miss any. After the rabbits are in love mode, they will have offspring, and to separate it from the adult ones, I have those piston pushers here. It's hard to see. Yeah, they have a glass block, so the rabbits don't get suffocation damage, and they are pushed against this slab here. The baby ones are tiny enough to fit through the slab, and the adult ones don't, so they fall down in this water here. And after that they are flushed down and fall into these cobwebs. So as you can see, I have a lot of cobwebs down there. The reason is it takes 20 minutes for the rabbits to grow up, and yeah, the amount of cobwebs is just enough. So after all the rabbits at the bottom, I just have adult ones, so I don't have to separate them again with redstone. Yeah, and again they are flushed in a hole again, so in a 1x1 hole, and there's already one sitting in here. And yeah, the player kills them with potions. So I fall down, this dropper here gives me a potion, and then I'm gonna kill the rabbits, and the drops are shot out by this dropper here and transported back up again to a storage system. So the drops are transported via the item elevator up, and yeah, brought to the storage system. What I forgot to mention, the lost hide is regained here with a simple water elevator. If you search for YouTube, you'll find it. It's very easy. Okay, what else to tell? Oh yeah, the way I get up is just a simple minecart and slime block elevator that I designed. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's just 1x6. Okay, what else to mention? Oh yeah, the carrot detection I use works like this. here's another bunny on a pressure plate, and as soon as I change to the carrots, he will start trying to get to me, but he will get back to the pressure plate once in a while. And he does that as long as I have a carrot in my hand. If I would switch to another item or the carrots run out, he would stay on the pressure plate, and if the bunny stays on the pressure plate for more than 4 seconds, the minecart will go down. At the bottom there's just a tripwire that detects the minecart, and a T flip-flop because the minecart passed the tripwire twice. So yeah, that's how you get the potion. And it's also important that you have a free inventory to pick up the potion, so that's the reason for the whole carrot detection. The way I get the potion, I have a simple brewing system here. Just splash potions of farming out of nether wart, spider eye, fermented spider eye, and gunpowder, and some water bottle storage. It's very simple. It's brewing right now. I wanted to demonstrate it. I'll get back in a second. Okay, the system finished brewing now. Let's see how I activate it. It's also via tripwire. Every time I pass it, there's a T flip-flop that activates the carrot dropper. It's a very simple system. There's almost 2 stacks of items in here. That means I get 2 stacks of item dropped every time. And there's also a counter to 3. So every 3rd time I get back up again, this brewing system is activated. I can quickly show it. The principle is very simple. There's just those 4 droppers that shoot the items in the correct order into the hopper, and they're transported to the brewing stand. Like this. So we start with the nether wart, and then in the right order the other stuff. And normal detection. If the last item left the hopper after a delay of 53 items, which means a little bit of over 20 seconds, there's a monostable that for a 1.2 second monostable, which essentially takes as long for the dropper under the brewing stand to get the potions out. So normally this dropper is blocked and this one isn't, but then it changes. This torch will turn off, blocking this hopper, and this hopper is no longer blocked, and it's transported in the dropper. The dropper shoots the items out, they are flushed down and falling down onto another hopper, where I pick them up, and I have my potion down there to kill the rabbits. So the only thing left is where I get my carrots. It's the building over there. It's just a carrot farm from Unarybit. I will put a link in the description. It's 2 villagers. One of them is a farmer, and he throws carrots tries to throw the carrots to the other villager. So it's fully automated because the carrots can't reach the other villagers. They are flushed down, and that's where I fully automatically get my carrots. Oh, there's one last thing I wanted to mention. The big amount of cobwebs I use. Normally, if you have a single mob falling down a cobweb, he won't move. So one cobweb is enough. He won't move, he stays in a cobweb. But if you have a lot of mobs in a cobweb they push each other. I will just demonstrate it. So there's a lot of baby bunnies, just like in our farm, and they all fall down in one spot. And unlike the single entity that just goes down straight, they will push each other to the side. So even if I would have a 7 by 7 field of cobwebs, that wouldn't be enough. In order to deal with that problem, I just limited the speed the rabbits are falling into the first cobweb. Let's just get back up there and I will show you. Okay, back up. Yeah, essentially this cobwebs here stops the, yeah, it's kind of threshold for the baby bunnies. So let's just summon some in there and you will see that the speed is limited. So they all get stuck in this first cobwebs, and yeah, they push each other out, so that makes sure that only one rabbit gets to the next cobweb, or it's yeah, slowed down a little bit. So that's basically enough. There's still the chance that they push each other, so there's a 3 by 3 area of cobwebs. They will go down, and you might think, why don't I just put blocks around this 1 by 1 cobweb everywhere? Now the reason is the rabbits will grow up in the cobweb, and if they push each other to the sides, there is the problem if they grow up that they will get stuck in the block. So if you have a non-solid block like a glass block, he will get trapped in the block, and if I use a solid block he will get suffocation, damage and die. So in order to make it kind of lossless, yeah, I did this cobweb here. Also down there I changed to iron bars, because if he gets pushed to the side, and mostly he will grow up to be an adult in this area, and then he will just fall down and not get stuck in a non-solid block. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much all there's to explain to this, yeah, kind of complex farm, but yeah, it's really hard to farm rabbit's foot on your own, because you just have to kill so much. For one rabbit's foot, without looting 3, you have to kill 40 rabbits. And with this amount of rabbits, you can get about 20 rabbit's foot per hour, and yeah, just hold down your right mouse button. So, for example, if you would AFK overnight for, let's say, 8 hours, you would get 2.5 stacks of rabbit's foot, and everybody that tried to farm rabbit's foot, yeah, knows that that's quite a lot. Okay, so that's it for today. Goodbye.